You played really well or shot really well in that last game before the break against Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
But really for the last month and a half, you've been kind of in a shooting slump. What do you attribute that to?
The ball not going in, mainly. But try not to let that affect my defense. Talking in the huddles, being a great teammate. Teammates tell me all the time, shots go. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. But you just got to keep the main thing, which is playing defense every night, playing hard every night, and just bringing other things to the table. You can do other things good when you don't shoot well. You can still bring other things to winning. So
you don't take the easiest shots in history. Like you take a lot off the dribble,
Yeah.
step backs, let alone threes. When you're kind of trying to get your rhythm back,
Mm-hmm.
you're trying to see the ball go through the hoop. Is there any impetus for you where you want to say like, okay, I'm going to try to get a catch and shoot three or see if I can get a layup as opposed to just kind of difficult shots?
yeah, I think you definitely try to get some easy ones, and I think my teammates help me a lot. Especially guys like Julius, RJ, when they draw so much attention and they're so good at scoring the ball. They give me easy shots. So really just trying to, like you said, getting easy shots, but still just being confident in myself. I work on those shots a lot, and I've proven that I'm making them. So just continue to just trust my work, and my teammates I feel like have a lot of trust in me as well. So those are just the biggest things.
Tibbs was talking about how the foul rules, you had to kind of adjust your game with the way they call fouls this year. Is that something that you feel like too?
I feel like I've gotten less calls for sure. I don't think that's the main reason though, because people are still getting those calls. Jimmy Butler got one last night on RJ where he hooked him a little bit. So you can still get away with a little bit of stuff, but I don't think that's the main thing at all. Still watching film to see how I can get more calls, but I don't think that's the big thing at all.
So you take a lot of floaters, and you shoot a very good percentage on those floaters, but you also don't get fouled a ton on those floaters,
Yeah.
right? Because you pull up short at the rim. Is there any do you aspire to be able to go kind of finish around the rim more, or do you want to rely on that floater?
Nah, I feel like I want to continue to be all around player, and I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not a perfect player. I'm still working on a lot of different parts of my game. So and finishing's one of them. So every day I come in here working on my finishing, trying to get to the rim, watching film on other smaller guards that are good at finishing around the rim and how I can be able to finish as well as them. So just trying to get better each and every day. I think that's the biggest thing for me, and then always being willing to learn and trying to find new ways to get better.
That Brooklyn game when you were making your shots, I feel like I'm getting a one-on-one right now. That Brooklyn game when you were making your shots, so you say when the shots aren't going in, it's just shots not going in. Was that just shots going in, or was something else working for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think my mindset also, just making sure that I'm staying aggressive, even when I miss a couple. Just making sure that I'm taking the right shots, but continue to stay aggressive and making sure that because if an opposing defense has to guard me, then I can continue to make plays for my teammates. So, shots just not going in, but making sure that I'm staying aggressive is another main thing.
RJ was just in here talking about how frustrating it's been that you guys have left a lot of points on the free throw line this year. As somebody who shoots in the 90s, does it make it any more frustrating for you that you haven't been able to get to the line as much?
Yeah, I mean, I try to get to the line as much as possible. Obviously, I'm not getting to the line as much as I probably need to be getting there. But yeah, I try to. That's like you said, it's a good high percentage shot for me. So just I think I need to get there a little bit more and create more opportunities there.
So I remember at the beginning of the year, you were a little cold for like the first 6-7 games, and you kept saying like eventually shots are going to go in.
Yeah.
And then they did start to go in. Even in this stretch, like you can tell you have that mentality. You're still taking your step back threes.
Yeah.
You're still playing the same way. Where does that come from? Like when you were like 9 years old, were you like that?
Yeah, I was. I feel like that, and just really hours and hours of work and just putting up the same shot over and over again. I feel like I've made so many shots, like thousands of shots, so it's really just one more shot for me. Like you said, it hasn't been going in, but I always believe in myself, and like I said, I feel like my teammates believe in me. And as long as I'm grinding, putting God first, and just doing everything I need to do, I feel like I'll be okay. So
With Kemba out and Derrick still going to be out for a little while, you'd probably be playing more point guard. Does it Has it been kind of a weird season where you're kind of going back and forth between the two spots?
Not necessarily weird. I feel like that's where I'm most valuable is being able to do multiple things, and I feel like that's where a lot of guys in the league are valuable. You know, whether it's being able to play on or off the ball, being able to guard 1 through 4 and switch 1 through 4 and make shots. That's a valuable trait to be able to be in the league and be versatile. So that's what I pride myself on, being able to fit in any system, being able to fit with any teammate. So I feel like that's what I pride myself on.
Did you learn any stuff about like specifically playing point guard, facilitating offense, all that kind of stuff from Derrick and Kemba this year?
Yeah, I've learned so much. Even when Kemba, even before I had met Kemba, I was watching film on him. The way he's able to finish. He's like 5'11", 5'10". He thinks he's 6'1", but he's able to finish. You always see him get that little quick layup against 7-foot guys. So he showed me a lot of that stuff. Being able to get downhill. When to be aggressive and when to create for your teammates, stuff like that, because that's something I'm still learning even now. So him and Derrick, they show me stuff all the time, and Derrick, even not only basketball but the mental side, he was one of the first people when I was struggling a little bit. He was like, man, it can't storm forever. You're gonna make shots. You're a great shooter. So those guys stay on me, stay mentally and basketball wise. So
is that why you do those like wrong foot floaters?
I don't know where that came from. I feel like that's just part of my game. That's just who I am, honestly.
Yes, good.